trying to get nice and loose and limber. I love rolling out, especially on my back days. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't necessarily do anything for you. But I think it makes me feel good. And anything that makes me feel good, I mean, like, it's going to help me perform better. So even if it is a placebo, it's one that works for me really, really well. And especially now, like, I feel like because I'm not eating a whole bunch, the chances of me getting fucked up are like a little bit higher. Oh yeah, we're also 10 weeks out, so that's exciting. I guess like 9 weeks out, 9 weeks out and some change. Um, I'm feeling pretty good. This is definitely the biggest that I've been. I know I've said that on other videos before, and honestly, that's a good thing. If I'm continuing to progress, especially in prep where my food's like relatively low, so it's a pretty good sign. So, I definitely recognize that I'm less patient with people. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to be like, I'm like, why aren't you getting this? But it's just like, I get, chill, chill. Just me, I'm just hungry.
Or it's like someone's like, I'm tired, and they already just told you they got a full night's sleep,
Yeah,
ate food,
yeah.
drank all the water.
Meanwhile, you're fucking
You're like
like,
dying.
you feel
Like,
me?
oh my god,
You
shut
feel
up.
me? And that's what you're thinking. It's like, you would tell them, but it's like, that's definitely going through your head. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm just getting my shoulders warmed up a little bit. Mainly on like this side, I got a really tough time with my scapula sliding. And so I don't want to say I have a tough time with it, but really it's like the humerus and the scapula like to slide and move at the same time. Um, and it kind of jams up my shoulder a little bit sometimes. So I just need more range of motion there. So I like to kind of do some external rotation the band here, mostly just because we get more tension on the outside, like the farthest I am away from my body, which is kind of where I want to double up the tension. And it's been working really well. I did have some work done. If you are new to my channel, one thing that I really like to do is dry needling. If you've been around for a while, you guys have met my guy Mason. That's my boy. We're still rocking with Mason. We're still going down to Mount Lebo. Um, Still going strong, but I was just over there a couple of weeks ago. He helped me with some bicep and shoulder stuff, and it was absolutely phenomenal. And now that we're kind of opened up a little bit more, it's been helping me with my performance on my back. I've been going a little bit harder on back, but these are just some stuff that I got to make sure that I'm doing. Because the thing with impingements is, once you got them, they always require just a level of maintenance once you've taken care of them. You don't want them to go back to how they were before. And I like to actually like go kind of hard on these. I actually like to take these to like failure. I'll do some of these boys to try to keep it as dynamic as I can. Get a little bit more range of motion. All right, shoulders are feeling pretty warmed up. So I'm gonna start with some abs. Just get those boys out the way. I like to train them first. I really want to prioritize them. Um, I'm also training obliques, which I know what a lot of guys say about training obliques directly. I don't give a shit about any of that. Doing butterfly crunches and Russian twists today, but I pretty much my four main movements are going to be like decline crunch, um, and then standing oblique crunches for like the first 2 to 3 days out of the week, and then butterfly crunches and Russian twists for the other half of the week. Because I basically like to split just those two workouts up throughout the week. I pretty much hit abs roughly every day. Roughly every day. So these Russian twists have been really dope, especially hitting my side pose. It's really hard for me to get to that side whenever I'm hitting my side relax pose. And so these Russian twists are helping kind of just give me a little bit more range of motion. They're fucking hard. Russian twist, dude. I never want to do them, but they help, man. Side poses and shit. Weirdly difficult. Weirdly difficult. Like they shouldn't be that hard to hit, but you realize like how just fucking poop your rotation is whenever you gotta do shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm doing the NPC Muscle in Lancaster, beginning of August, which I did a couple years ago when I was still doing men's physique. Believe it or not, I was doing men's physique for a little bit, and then I just got too fucking big, and so I took some time off after USA's to do a nice little bulk, just get even bigger. Because basically in USA's they're just like you're too fucking big, like either go up to classic or go to open. And when I got on stage, I was already like 190, and so I was like, I'm not gonna get any smaller. I'm not gonna like drop a couple pounds. I could just stay that weight and maybe just push a little harder next year and then do classic. I was like, fuck that shit. Like I'm gonna fucking get bigger. So I took a year, got bigger. Right now I'm like 209.6, like 10, 10 more weeks out type shit. And I don't know, we'll see what I finish at, but like for light heavyweight, you got to start at like 198, and I'm that's kind of what it's looking like. Kind of what it's looking like by the time we get down there, but ultimately we'll see. You know what I mean? My plan though is to do this show, win, and if you win an overall, they'll pay for your shit just to do North Americans right after. And fucking North Americans is across the street. You feel what I'm saying? So if God wills it, we'll win this show, qualify for North Americans, and just fucking slide through a couple weeks after. And I gotta do nothing, just gotta stay in shape. So let's hit another set, huh? Oh yeah, definitely don't want to do these, but we gotta do them. Yeah. What I would like to do is I'd like to get warmed up a little bit. I want to do probably 2 to 3 sets just to kind of feel my way into it a little bit, get some blood flowing. And then my last like 2 sets, I'm gonna go fucking heavy. I'm gonna eat. Oh yeah. It was so light on the last one. I pulled up so aggressively, and my feet moved. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up a little bit. We're gonna get busy. I'm not gonna rest super long going into my next set because that one was pretty easy. So probably like 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Um, but then obviously going into my working sets, I'll start to rest a little bit longer, about 3 minutes, just because they're heavier. So we about to go up. This is 45 right here. Like I said, way too light. Let's maybe try 60 for the second feeder set and take that shit for a ride, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So that was 60. I hit that for 10. I could have maybe hit that for 15, but I wanted to save some of the tank so I can go pretty hard for these next two. I'm going to take a 3 minute break, catch my breath, take this pump cover off, and I think I'm going to start working at like 90. I'm going to go to 90, and I'm going to do maybe about 6 to 10 there for 90. I'm going to take that for 2 sets. Well, big boys. Back's getting fucking wide, bro. Just been doing a lot of things right, you know what I'm saying? Like, before I even decided to do this year, I took a whole year off just to get my habits right, you know what I'm saying? On my birthday, I fasted for 3 days, and my mentality behind that was for me to develop a better relationship with food. And it's not really, you really get a good perspective on what food is to you when you fast. One, you appreciate it more, and two, you recognize you don't need it as much as you think you need. And then just spending the rest of the year just kind of getting my little habits in alignment with just being a pro bodybuilder. You know what I'm saying? So I mentioned this in other videos before. It's like if I truly want to become a champion, I need to embody those things in my everyday life, not just when I achieve the thing. You know, because then it becomes like a means to an end. You know, it's like people always want to talk about like dog mentality. You know, how do I be a dog? I want to be a dog. You know what I'm saying? And they forget, man. I don't know if you guys got dogs. I mean, you got a dog? Yep. Well, I got two of them. And one thing I know about my dogs is they're always hungry. It doesn't matter. They're always hungry. They get their food. They're satisfied in the moment. All right, when's my next meal? You know what I mean? And so for me, that period of refinement is me kind of staying hungry. You know what I'm saying? And I know I talked about earlier, like how important it is, like, you know, to win and obviously go pro and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, like if that does not happen, the fact that I've managed to spend that time developing myself, cultivating myself, and focusing on my self mastery, at the end of the day, I'm still going to be a better man because of this experience. And I believe that spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, prep really tests all those things. And if you have gaps in any of those things, then you're gonna find out very quickly what they are. You know what I'm saying? So God forbid if I don't win, then the fact that I was able to develop a better relationship with myself and cultivate better understanding and even emotional stability, that's enough for me right there. That's enough for me right there. That's a win. You know what I'm saying? Everything else outside of that is just gonna be extra. Ugh. Oh. Oh yeah, that was 8. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. All right, let's do some pull downs. I'm gonna start like 110. It's like that, huh? Is it that top log right there? You see it? No, no, it's not. There we go. It's just old. It's just old. Ah. I'm gonna try to go for like another 6 to 10. We're gonna see how this feels. I don't know if it's gonna be heavy or light, but I'm feeling pretty good right now on this. So I'm gonna eat. I can tell you right now, this actually might be a little light. I may even try 140. Feeling pretty warmed up. I just had a couple of really big sets, so I might not even need like a anything crazy for my feeder. So I might just do 3 sets here, do like a set to kind of feel her out a little bit, and then just fucking get right into it. There, I was trying to go for 12. I got 11. Oh. All right, we got one more set, so let's finish these up, and then we'll go hit some small muscles, do some rear delts, and some hammer curls. Fuck. Okay. Let's go pose. You know what? I think we're gonna show the wheels. Yeah, not bad. 10 weeks out. So we're looking like 3 meals in. Had 3 meals today. I got 2 more post workout. It's nice to kind of see my shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really hoping we could bring something crazy to the stage in a couple weeks here. Okay, YouTube. So that is it. It's a pretty big back day. Really, really good back day, man. I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling really confident with my shape. 10 weeks out. I'm feeling like things are definitely progressing. Weighed in at 209.6 this morning. We got a couple more weeks just to kind of trim the edges a little bit. I'm going to go finish up with some cardio, about 30 minutes on a nice little incline. I'm going to crush some food, finish the rest of my day out here. Catch me the next time. We're going to hit a little bit of chest. Stay tuned. This prep, we are just getting started. 10 more weeks to bring the best package possible. So follow along with me and don't forget to like and subscribe.